Alright guys, so today I'm going to be servicing this 2-litre Volkswagen Golf GT. It's an automatic, if you're interested. I'll show you around it. This little auto. It's gone 120k, pretty decent. But yeah, just going to service it today, got some Bosch bits. We'll start with doing the air filter and maybe the cabin filter. A fuel filter as well, because it's just over here, and then we'll jack it up, get the oil changed, but pretty straightforward. So start with the air filter, which is T20 Torx bit, got screws all around it here, so we'll get all them out. Alright, so we've removed all them. What you got to do now is just pull it up. Just move it to the side a second. Just have a look at the old one, see what it's looking like. Right. Oh yeah, it's pretty dirty there. Here's the new one for comparison. Just check the box, make sure there's nothing, no like leaves and that in it, and just pop the new one in. Make sure to seat it down properly. So just shove this back in. There we go. Just tighten them all back up. Don't need to over torque them or anything. Alright, so that's the air filter all tightened up. Now I'm just going to move on the fuel filter because it's right here. These are T30 torque bits, so we've untightened them. We're just going to take them off now. Just 5 of them. There we go. Then just slowly try and get this up. I need to get a flathead in there.
Oh, you should get some tissue.
Yeah. There we go. That side loosened. Let me get to that side. There we go. Ideal, the fuel filter didn't come with it. You can see it's a little dirty in there, you can see bits of dirt and stuff. Right, we'll just get that removed. Alright, I've got the old filter out, it was black as anything. And if you see in there, pretty dirty, so definitely needed doing. Just going to change this O-ring out now. Got a new one with the pack here. Ideal. Just get this new one installed and make sure it sits all evenly in that and it's in the groove. Just like that. And then we've got the new filter here. Just pushes onto there like that. Slowly put it in, when no fuel comes out. It's more than that. Oh wait a minute. It is. And then when you're screwing it in, go from like left to right, just so you don't like clamp down one side. There we go, that's all clamped down. nice and even. That's sorted. Now we're going to go move on to the cabin filter.
Two clips, you've just got to unscrew them. They're pretty much nearly out.
Ideal.
Yeah, it should be up.
And there's it at. That have screws in it. Oh yeah. So now we just got to. Where's the screws at? I was meant to have one here, but it doesn't have one. Oh, there you go. Just pull it left. It's meant to have a screw about here, but it doesn't have one. But just pull it left. It'll fall down. It looks very dirty. Oh yeah, it's disgusting. It's the airflow saying okay. The inside of this thing. Definitely needed doing. Oh, covered now. Got a new one. Let's put this one up. Okay, I'll just put that back on now, the cover. Right, that's the cover back on. I'm just going to put this bit back up. That's the cover all back on there now. So, I'm going to move on to the oil now. So, got the 32 on there. Take the oil filter off. I'll jack the car up. And then get to the sump plug. Might have to take that shield off, which is a bit annoying, but be right. I'll get the jack on there, and then take that shield off and get to the sump. Alright, so we're just going to take this off now. Got a 32 on there. Days. Doesn't look fun trying to get that out of there, does it? Doesn't look like there's enough room. Alright, so we're just going to take this plate out here because it'll be a little bit easier to remove this. I've got a T50 Torx, but they are spline bits, but that does work. But if you've got a spline, I'd use them because you don't want to damage the threads. But yeah, we've untightened them, so we'll get these off. Just take this little plate off, basically. I think there's just 2 bolts there. All that is there is it's an engine mount, so if you remove the engine, you can pick it up. But yeah, we'll get this removed and it'll be a lot easier to take that filter out. Right, so I've got it out now. There's a lot easier taking that out. So what I'll do is I'll move that one, put the cap back on there without the filter in, and just drain the sump out because there's still loads of oil in it. So we'll do that. Alright, so I've just sat that cap back on there for a second. Now I've got underneath, it's a T25 Torx bit, and there's just screws all the way along it. There's one at the front there, and all the way to the other side, a couple at the back. I'm just going to take all them out and take the tray down so we can get to the sump. Alright, so I've taken the dust shield off. There's 3 30T Torx at the back. So that's the dust shield over there. And then I've loosened up the sump plug, which is a 19mm. So I loosened that up, and then I'm just going to drain it into this pan. And then wait till that's drained and put the new filter in and new sump plug. Alright, so all the oil's drained out now. I'll put this new sump plug and washer in. And then move this out of the way, tighten that up. Alright, so the sump's all tightened up now, but the oil filter still hadn't drained, and it's because this was still stuck in it. So just make sure if it hasn't drained, just check, make sure this still isn't stuck in it, because on the new one you got another one, so make sure that gets taken out. Right, the same thing as the fuel. Just going to change that O-ring down there, this one here. So I'll just quickly get that done, and then we'll put the new filter in. Where do I want to put it?
We'll leave this as bonus content.
Happy days. Bit tricky these ones, aren't they? That's why the last one was all smashed to pieces. Maybe if I put it in first. There we go. Satisfying click, and then put this in after.
Lubed up the seal, right?
Yeah, I just wiped it with a bit of the old oil.
Good.
Then we just tighten this down. Then it bottoms out, and then just a little bit tighter. Then you're good. Alright, so got the new oil filter in. I'll just put this bracket back on. Right, so we've got the oil filter back on, and this bracket's back in now. So I'll just put this top cover back on. So that's all buttoned up. Now we'll just put some oil in it, and then should be good to go. Alright, so just put some oil in it now, just fill it up. I think it takes about 3.8, 3.9 litres. Right, so it's all filled up with oil now. I've checked the dipstick, and it's just above the line, but the oil filter still needs to fill up. So we'll go start it now. You want to prime it a little bit, just because of the fuel filter actually has no fuel in it. Just prime it a bit. Let me start it up. Alright, so now we've serviced the car, I'm just going to remove the service light. All you want to do is hold this button down, turn the key, release it, and hold this button down. And there we go, service light is gone. So I'll just check for leaks underneath and then put the shield back on. Alright, so I've got the under tray back on. It's all sorted, no leaks, and the levels all look good, so happy days. But yeah, that's basically it. It's the old oil. But thanks for watching. Hope it helped, and see you later.